Hi everyone, my name is Sofia. Welcome to my channel Sofia Designs. Today I want to talk to you about interior design as a full-time job and creativity. Interior design is a creative industry, we all know that. However, for many people, doing the same job day after day can become a routine and it loses its excitement. It happened to me when I was working 9 to 5 before starting my own business. Regardless of the type of the project, you just get bored sometimes. There are so many factors contributing to that. For example, you don't like the environment in your office, it's too toxic, or your boss is micromanaging you, or you don't like your office environment from the visual perspective. Or, for example, your projects are too similar to each other and you don't have enough variety, and many other factors. To be honest, only when I started my business, I kind of began to realize my full potential and flourish as a professional. A lot of jobs are not that creative, no disrespect to anyone, that's just the fact. However, people need to take inspiration from something to bring the positive light energies in their lives. Hence, they do hobbies, they go to drawing classes, dance classes to keep the balance. By doing these creative activities, you are connected to the higher vibrations, and this energy is then used in the main job to keep the productivity going and to keep you balanced. If, for example, the person doesn't do any creative activities, by creative activities, I mean anything like, for example, even collecting stamps. You don't have to have a particular talent to do the creative work. So if the person doesn't do this, the influx of the positive energy in his or her life is very minimal, and that in fact affect their lives in a very negative way. They don't have the access to the higher vibrations. Their life becomes very mundane. Their work becomes even more dull, which leads to depression, hatred for their job, and hatred for the world in general. As interior designers, we are lucky to be able to combine our job and creativity, and I believe it is easier to maintain, for us to maintain this balance. In my case, for example, I don't consider my interior design job as the only creative activity that I do. I do many other things, for example, drawing, dance lessons, learning languages, doing YouTube, which is also a creative process. And it keeps me so busy that every day I feel so happy that I didn't waste a minute of my life. And it's really a different feeling. As interior designers, how do we enhance our creative thinking and don't fall into the trap of mundane experiences? First of all, we need to understand what is creativity. It is the use of imagination or original ideas to create something new. It can be applied to any job, but since we are talking about interior design now, it is very important to understand that you can lose your creativity even in this field if you don't constantly look at new ways, not only to improve your designs, but also to improve your communication with the clients and trades. For example, you have a new project, an office interior design, similar to what you've done many times in the past. So instead of copying the previous design, suggest new ideas, new materials, new layout, improve your previous designs with this new project, collaborate with others if you have colleagues, or try to seek advice from people outside of your work. Sometimes the new amazing ideas can come from very unexpected sources. Attend interior design exhibitions or shows. I try to attend as many shows of interior design or art as I can. It gives you a lot of new positive energies that you can use after in your work. Don't be afraid to experiment and don't be afraid to fail, because even if you do a mistake, you still learn from it and it's a stepping stone towards your success. I always try to improve myself, not only professionally, but also spiritually and as a person. And it's not always rainbows. Sometimes it comes with pain, because sometimes you have to give up something that you think is important for you. However, trust the universe. It knows so much better what leads you to your success. Looking back at those difficult decisions I had to make in the past, I know that those decisions were the best decisions I've ever made, and it made me so much stronger now. I hope you enjoy this video. I wish you all a professional and spiritual growth full of creativity.